Back in 2019, I went on a weight loss journey that changed my life entirely. In only 4 months, I was able to lose a total of 100 pounds. I did not have to have any surgery. I have not had any cosmetic procedure to lose my weight. The only way I lost my weight was through my exercise routine and through intermittent fasting. The way I was able to lose weight so successfully was through the ketogenic diet, or aka the keto diet. Every single day I would wake up and go to the gym fasted, and then I would eat 1 meal a day, aka OMAD, and I would follow the rules of the ketogenic diet. And this entire strategy allowed me to lose 100 pounds in 4 months. And my whole goal is to help you guys out with your weight loss journeys and to show you what I did so you guys can do the same. And so in this specific video, I'm going to be explaining what is keto and how to eat only 1 meal a day on the ketogenic diet in a safe manner. Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Here we are again today with another video. If you don't know my story, I lost over 130 pounds by doing keto, intermittent fasting, and exercise in a fasted state. And as I mentioned in the beginning of the video, so basically what I did was exercise in a fasted state, and then I followed the keto diet, ate around 1,500 calories. I'm going to be getting into everything in this video, so don't worry. I did lose 100 pounds in only 4 months, and the reason I did this was because I was very overweight and I had injuries at the time, so I wanted to do something very extreme very quickly for my health. And then this is where I came across the phrase or the term intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is when you abstain from food for a certain period of time. Regardless of what method you do, you have to be in a caloric deficit. So intermittent fasting makes it very easy for you to do that. I do have videos explaining the actual mechanisms and breakdowns of fasting if you guys are interested in that. I don't really want to get into it right now just because this is about keto OMAD specifically, so I want to dive more into keto. The most basic type of fast that you can do is the 16-to-8 intermittent fasting method. So if you are following that method, you are basically eating from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. every day, and then you are fasting for a total of 16 hours. OMAD, aka 1 meal a day, is when you are specifically fasting for 23 hours a day. For 23 hours out of your day, no matter what time it is, you are fasting. And then for 1 hour out of your day, you are eating. And in this period of time, you are going to be consuming the totality of your caloric intake for the day. So for example, if you want to eat 1,500 calories for the day, you are going to be eating those 1,500 calories within that one meal. You have to give yourself 1 to 3 hours to actually eat, depending on how fast you eat. For me, for example, it takes me about an hour, maybe an hour and a half to eat every single day. I think the question that I receive the most is, how are you able to eat 1,500 calories within the span of an hour if you aren't eating sugar or if you aren't eating any processed food, because those things are not allowed on the ketogenic diet. When you are following keto or you're on a weight loss journey, assumingly you are going to want to stay away from excess sugar and excess processed foods. So when you stay away from those things, you are going to gravitate towards using things that are higher in fat. We're going to want to base your diet around whole food. Whole food is natural food, usually organic food, things that aren't over processed, and things don't have a lot of sugar. Remember, if it does have a lot of sugar or a lot of calories, usually it's going to be highly processed and full of sugar. And this is why the ketogenic diet works perfectly with intermittent fasting and weight loss. The ketogenic diet, or aka keto diet, is a way of eating where you don't eat any processed foods, as it works wonderful with intermittent fasting for these specific reasons. When we don't eat for a couple of hours, in addition to staying away from excess processed food, sugar, and carbs, our body gets into a state of ketosis. When your body is in a state of ketosis, it burns your fat for energy rather than sugar or glucose for energy. The ketogenic diet is very popular because of the way this works. This process is called cell autophagy, and I do have videos explaining exactly what that is. The ketogenic diet consists of high unsaturated/saturated fat, moderate protein, and low to almost almost 0 carbs, absolutely no sugar, absolutely no processed food, and particularly only water. Your high fats on the ketogenic diet are going to be coming from things that naturally have fat. 20% of your caloric intake is going to be coming from protein, so this would usually be any type of meat, and then 5% of your caloric intake is going to be coming from non-starchy vegetables. Even now until this day, I only eat 1 meal a day. I eat around 3 to 4 p.m. and I eat my span of calories within that time frame. And I would probably eat this around, I want to say 3 p.m. and then take a break and then maybe eat this at 5. You don't necessarily have to eat everything within the span of an hour, as long as it's just one meal throughout a couple hours. It really depends on how you eat. For me specifically, I can't eat a lot at one time. When I think about Keto OMAD, I think about going to a buffet. Anytime I'm trying to follow 1 meal a day, you have to think about it like that. You get a lot of what you want to eat, but you eat it within that span of time. It may take you an hour, it may take you 2 hours, but then you usually don't eat for the rest of the day until the next day. That is the exact same way that you will follow eating OMAD. The amount of calories that you eat are going to be the same as you would on any type of weight loss journey. So if you would naturally have a 500 to 1,000 calorie deficit, it would be the same thing. The rules don't really change because you're still going to be eating the same amount of calories. Usually, if you're going on a weight loss journey, your caloric deficit would probably be at 1,500. Then you would eat 1,500 calories within the span of time with the portions I just previously showed you. It just means you're eating for a consistent period of time. Throughout the hours you aren't eating, you are absolutely not breaking your fast. You have to remember that this is an intermittent fasting method. If you are following Keto OMAD, you are not allowed to have any sugar, and usually beverages that do have calories in them have sugar in them. The only things that you can really drink to not break your fast and to not kick you out of ketosis would be water. Things that will break your fast are things that have any types of calories in them, because as I just mentioned, those calories will be coming from sugar. So anything that is juice related. When you are eating 1 meal a day or intermittent fasting, it is not recommended that you eat artificial sweetener. Artificial sweetener does have 0 calories, but because it is sweet, your body may think that it is reacting to something sweet when you taste it, and it may react to it, resulting in your insulin raising. And once your insulin raises, even if you don't consume any calories, you may still be kicked out of ketosis. I would wake up every single day, I would go and work out in a fasted state, and then I would eat 1 meal a day, and then I absolutely did not eat anything else until the next day at the same exact time. After my meal was over and I was not eating anything, I would only drink water until it was time to eat again the next day. And eating 1 meal a day is super beneficial for you. Yes, it allowed me to lose weight very quickly, but I am very grateful because it improves my health. I had a medical condition called PCOS, which is a hormonal disorder, and it allowed me to discover that eating is entirely hormonal. You should never force yourself to eat if you don't feel like it. Now that I eat only 1 meal a day, I feel super healthy. I feel like I have a lot more energy throughout the day. You will gain control of your hormones. You will feel happier, and of course you will lose weight. That should not be the entire purpose of following Keto OMAD or 1 meal a day. You should do it for your health, because if you do eat 1 meal a day, you will see the benefits of intermittent fasting. High fat foods have a lot of calories in them. Fat specifically has 9 calories per gram. So when you are eating 1 meal a day and you are prioritizing these high fats, it will be easier for you to get your calories in because you are going to be eating high calorie foods. When you are on keto, you are going to be consuming things like butter and cheese. These things have a lot of calories. On keto specifically, you are not going to worry about being underfed because you are eating a lot of fat, and these fats do have a lot of calories and they add up very quickly. You're able to lose weight and feel full without going over your calorie count. So we have some keto pancakes over there, black pepper, avocados, egg bites, meat. I am going to be making a breakfast meal along with a type of lunch/dinner meal. And these will be all my ingredients for the day. So let's get started. If you guys are interested in coaching, go ahead and reach me at my website and it will be listed down below. My last video was a what I eat in a day video where I show you specifically how to make the meals that I showed you in this video. Unfortunately, I am not on the regular ketogenic diet anymore more because I am a vegan, and if you guys are interested in my vegan lifestyle, go ahead and check out my second YouTube channel. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.